Hey everybody, it's Chris from Foodpocalypsenow.com and the food blog Foodpocalypse Now. 2020 was such a crazy year and we really didn't get a whole lot accomplished. You know, so many things got put on the back burner. With COVID, I had a lot of personal things going on in my life. Got married, moved, did an addition on our place. So, you know, 2021 is a brand new year. We wanted to do something different beyond just the food blog at foodpocalypsenow.com, and decided to start doing some podcasts in the future. We're going to be working on those, and we're going to be doing a video series, at least to start out with this one video, a snack attack. As you can tell, I like to snack. And I thought, you know, it would be cool to do maybe a weekly video with some of my favorite off the beaten path snacks. And I've always loved those boxes that you can get with all sorts of different things that they send you each and every month, or however often they do it. And I found one online just by happenstance through Facebook called Universal Yums. And I thought, you know what, I think I'm going to try this. So I ordered it. I got my first box of Universal Yums. And the great thing about Universal Yums, it's not just snacks from all over the world. They take a different piece of the world, a different country, region, and then they give you a bunch of snacks from that region. Now this month, it happened to be the Ukraine was featured with Universal Yums, and I love it because you get this little thing, a little card. It's got all sorts of different information about the areas in Ukraine, Kiev, and those sorts of places. And you get this cool little book, and it's got all sorts of information, trivia on Ukraine, information about Ukraine. There's a little recipe right here. It's kind of cool, and it tells you all about the different snacks that you're going to get. Now, of course, Universal Yums, you know, I'm enjoying this right now, and I haven't even tried any of this. I think it's a really cool packaging, really cool what they put into these boxes. Just for right now, I'm doing the smallest box. It's like $16 a month if you pay month by month. You get 5 to 7 items, and you can go up higher. And they're not paying me to do this. This is just because I think what they're doing is really cool, and I can't wait to try it. But who knows? Maybe in the future I will upgrade to the bigger boxes with more stuff. But right now I'm really excited to try some of these items in the Universal Yums box. So without further ado, I'm really interested about these. They're homemade bread chips with garlic. If you're just judging by the picture, if you think like Melba toast, kind of like that. And my mom used to get Melba toast as a kid, and I couldn't stand it. But they were flavorless to me, at least the ones my mom got. So I'm really excited to try these. The garlic flavor, I'm a huge fan of garlic. I love anything, you know, Italian-based cooking with lots of garlic in it is always fun. And I'm excited to try these little bread crisps with garlic. And well, let's see. You know, yeah, like I said, it's kind of Melba toast in you know, its hardness and texture. So let's give it a try. Very good. Very crisp again. Kind of like Melba toast. Great garlic flavor. Not overpowering, but you can tell it tastes like garlic. And I think these would be awesome for dipping something. Dipping, you know, I don't know what. Maybe something with like a creamy dill dip or something like that would be really good. But these are excellent. And yeah, I'd like to have some more of these. Yeah. Pretty nice little size container. My wife is going to be making me share these later because she loves garlic as well. So I'm sure she's going to be excited about that. But yeah, those are definitely not out of the ordinary. That's why I was wondering, you know, when you get different snacks and foods from other countries, you know, how much different is it going to be from what we're used to here in the United States? And really that not that different from something you might get here. Maybe just taking something that, you know, that bread is a big thing. Like I read somewhere in one of these books that the Ukraine is like the bread basket of Europe. They love their bread there. And we love bread here in the United States. I'm a testament to that, but very good. Excited about that. Another one I've been really excited about are these. It's very cool because it's got the Ukraine packaging there, and then you got United States, or English, I should say, golden crisp potato and it's wasabi flavor, which I love heat, I love spice, and wasabi, I'm a big fan of that. Love me some sushi with some wasabi and soy, but I'm excited to try these, although in the booklet that you get with this, it talks about how they're not shy about spice in Ukraine, and they've got a drink that essentially the name translates to burning water, which I think is awesome. But they said, you know, these might be a little hot, so I'm interested to see what these are going to be like. And right off the bat, these crisps are very long. I was thinking something maybe more along the line of a cracker square, but yeah, look at these. That is a crisp. That is a long crisp, and I don't know if you can see, but it's got very definite wasabi green tint to it. So let's give it a shot. I've got some water here just in case it's a little too hot. Very good. Very light. It's a very thin crisp, so it's very light. You probably wouldn't want to dip anything with this. It's going to break off. But I'm getting wasabi. Don't get me wrong, but it's not blowing me out of the water. So maybe getting a piece with a little more wasabi on it, but I don't know. Maybe if I had more of these, I might be getting a little more intense heat, but right now it's an enjoyable heat. You get a little heat on the back end of your tongue, and you get that wasabi flavor without, like I said, blowing you out of the water. So this is really a win right here, because like I said, I like wasabi. I love heat, but I don't want it so hot that I can't enjoy it with any sort of heat, whether it's wasabi, whether it's chipotle, whether it's habanero. I don't want it so hot that all I'm doing is sucking down water trying to get rid of the heat. I want to be able to enjoy the flavor, and you really enjoy the wasabi flavor with these. So that's definitely another win in this Universal Yum box from the Ukraine. Now we're going to get into some of the sweet treats. They've got the salty covered, the savory covered, but some of the sweet treats I'm really kind of excited about. And these Polis, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it's baked milk and dark chocolate wafer, which baked milk is apparently a big breakfast thing. It's pretty much set to milk. I can't remember exactly what it says, but you're taking simmering milk for about 8 hours, and it comes out caramely and very sounds delicious to me. That's something I would like to have for breakfast here in the U.S. But I'm excited about this candy bar. It's sort of a candy bar, I guess, along the lines of a Kit Kat, probably be comparable. Wafers and chocolate, whatnot, but very nice. I was choking on the wasabi. Pretty good size, little bar. I'm going to try and break off a piece because I know that my wife is going to want some of this. But at any rate, here we go. A nice little crisp. I don't know, let's give it a try. Very good. I mean, it does have some notes of caramel and the dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate, so that's big. But it's really comparable to any of the wafer crisp cookies that you can get. The ones that have the chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla ones, just not coated with chocolate. And I like that it is coated with this dark chocolate, which kind of just gives it another dimension flavor-wise. And I have to say, these are really good. Like I said, it's funny because you think of food from other countries and other parts of the world, and you're thinking, oh, it must be so much different than what we're used to here in the States, and it's really not. I mean, it may be packaged different, it may be, designed a little different, but it kind of speaks to the similarities. No matter where you are in the world, we're all similar. And we all have similar tastes, and we all have similar likes, and I think anybody, anywhere in the world is going to like this. I really shouldn't have taken that last bite as I'm getting ready to show the next thing. But next up on this Universal Yums box, gotta get a little water. is another sweet snack that sounds really good. Sweetened condensed milk cream cakes, which if you check out the packaging, I don't know what that says because I can't speak or can't read Ukrainian writing, but they look pretty good. And again, another thing that I think is probably going to be, I don't know if similar to anything we have in here in the States, but it's probably going to have flavors that I'm going to really like, because who doesn't like sweetened condensed milk? My sister makes a caramel sauce out of sweetened condensed milk, and it's always delicious. Yeah, this is kind of a cake. If you look there, looks like a cream sandwich between two pieces of cake. It's got some striping on the top, and I'm just going to try a little bit of bite because I had way too much of that last one and spent the whole time chewing. But see what this is like. Yeah, very good. Like I said, it's got a nice sweetness to it, maybe a hint of caramelization, probably from that sweetened condensed milk. The cake is not overly moist, but it's not overly dry. If you remember, I can't remember if it was Hostess or whoever made those Suzy Q's, and it was just like two plain chocolate cakes sandwiching a vanilla cream. The cake consistency and crumb-wise is very similar to that. Not as much cream, and the cream here is, like I said, it's a little richer. It's got a little more caramelization. Really good. It's probably something. It's kind of rich. I don't know if I'd want to sit here and eat the whole square that you get, because it's a pretty good sized package. But just because I shouldn't doesn't mean I probably wouldn't eat that whole thing. So, but at any rate, I am going to save some of that for my wife. But a couple more things here out of this Universal Yums box from the Ukraine, and another one that this one is a candy bar, which I think this is probably one of the things that sold me on the Universal Yums box. I saw them kind of promoting this as being a part of the Ukraine box. It's a creme brulee chocolate bar, which creme brulee, come on. Who doesn't like that? If you don't like that, well, you should give it a second shot, because I love creme brulee. I know my wife does as well, and I'm excited. I've never had it in a chocolate bar, so that's really kind of what intrigued me, is how it was going to translate to a candy. I've had creme brulee, this and that and the other thing flavored, but I'm really excited about this. See there in this little square, looks like there's a little bit of a caramel coming out of there, or a sauce of some sort, so let's give it a try. Excellent. It is intense. There's a lot of chocolate there. You get that creaminess. It's not quite a caramel, not in the sense of like a caramello bar or something like that. There's a lot of chocolate there, so I don't know as if I get so much the creme brulee feel to it, because with creme brulee you're really expecting, that kind of caramelized crust, and that a little bit of bite from the caramelization, the burning on top, but still delicious, regardless of whether it tastes exactly like creme brulee or just kind of the notes of it, which I think is more the notes. Some of the notes of creme brulee without being actual, a literal translation of creme brulee into a candy bar, but excellent, really good. Like I said, really intense, very chocolatey. I know I shouldn't eat that whole thing, and probably wouldn't, because not without like a big tall glass of milk to go along with it. And a couple other things they have. They've got some juice-filled jelly candies, which I'm not going to sit here and eat these on this video. They've got a couple fruit juice-filled caramel toffees, which this one, I'm not sure what the jelly-filled ones or the jellies are flavor-wise. I'm excited to try those out. These, though, you can tell right on the packaging, these are blueberry, and this is how I knew Universal Yums was right for me. They sent me peach. I love peach, and the one thing I am going to do is try this peach toffee, which really, I've never had peach and toffee together. It doesn't seem like, I'm not big on fruit-filled things, even though I do like fruits. Fruit-filled candies always seem kind of weird, especially like the jelly-filled ones, but I love peach and I can't resist, and I love toffees as well. So this one, I am going to try this, and we'll see how it goes. I shouldn't have put the whole thing in my mouth. I'm just going to tell you that right off the bat, because there's a lot of chewing. It's really, the peach is very subtle. You get a lot of the caramel, which, who doesn't love that? But the peach is very subtle. You get little hints of it. It's not overpowering, which is probably a good thing, because, peach, caramel, one of them is going to overpower the other. Caramel is probably going to win. So, I'm glad that they didn't try to overdo it with the peach. You just get little subtle hints of peach, which, excellent. I would eat those all day long, even though I probably shouldn't. So, it's probably a good thing that they only sent me one of those. But, of course, excellent box from Universal Yums. Make sure I got that logo right side up. Again, they're not paying me to do this. They didn't give me this box. I had to put down my shekels like everyone else. But I really thought what they're doing is interesting and unique, taking a piece of the world, giving you a little bit of a sample of the flavors of that world, and they hit it out of the park with this first box that I've had from them. So really happy with this box of Universal Yums from the Ukraine. I encourage everyone, whether you do Universal Yums or, you just go online and you can find, I think if you go to their website, you can actually order some of these snacks without buying the whole box. I'm sure you can find stuff online, Amazon or whatever, and, eat outside of the box. Take a look at what is out there in the world and give it a shot. Try it. You'll be surprised, one, how similar we are, and you might find something new that you like. So I'm not sure what we're going to do next as far as, I know this is the Universal Yums. I'm going to do that every month when I get the box for this snack attack video. But I'm also going to find, various snacks, things that, maybe aren't the usual snacks that you find. Maybe some interesting things at the grocery store that I pick up. And, like I said, I like to snack. I know you like to snack. And we'll discover some new stuff, hopefully, together. So until next time, have a great one.